edition of Mr.com's Daily Brief. The answer to your question is learn the goddamn process, trade your trading plans, don't take too much risk on any one trade, and just let yourself get rich.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to a Thanksgiving special. Hopefully you can see this okay. I'm kind of running this on my own today. And oh, I saw Gills popped up. Hello, Gills. So it's working. It's working. This is my first time doing a live stream kind of on my own. So we'll see how it goes. But good to see two of you. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Black Friday sale time. We'll talk about that shortly. I'm sure Brian's mentioned it and everybody knows about it. If you guys have any questions about it, happy to answer it on this stream. We're going to spend most of the time, obviously, talking about the market, Bitcoin, crypto. It's going to be all crypto insanity today. We'll touch on the S&P a little bit, but the market's closed, so I'm not going to go too crazy into the actual stock market. I will talk about what I expect to happen over, say, the next week, as I always do. But as far as what we're going to focus on today, I think it's going to be mostly crypto and kind of the effects that where I expect crypto to go and what I'm thinking personally. There's no link on Discord. I put a link on Discord. What are you talking about? There's a Discord link in the member lounge. Hello Nor, hello Lori, hello Zerkel, hello Ucha, hello Gills. Now I'm a little bit lost because I thought there's a link. I posted it. Can anyone confirm that the Discord link works? Okay, it does. Amazing. So, okay. Let me pull up. We always go through the S&P first. Let me pull up the S&P, and then we're going to break down and we're going to go through a couple things. And especially Bitcoin, we expect views to skyrocket today. I don't know. We'll see. We've got 10 views right now. I'm running it from like the special platform that I've never seen on the back end. Hello, Mercedes. All right, S&P. Let's go to it. And then I will talk about Bitcoin. We're going to do just a little bit with the S&P. And the rest is going to be Bitcoin. I know that's what you guys want to talk about. And if there's anything you want to look at or you have any questions about anything, ask me. Just post it and we'll talk about it. I'm probably going to go for about an hour today. So you've got an hour to ask me kind of anything you want. All right, let's go. Weekly chart, S&P 500 here. See what is going on. Is this my correct chart? I used to have a lot more drawn on here. Yeah, so you can see I have my chaos levels right from down here, and we hit them around 5,950, 6,000. That's been my target for a while. Let me see if this is the correct S&P. Is this the correct one? Because I could have sworn I had a lot more drawings. It's loading. Nope, I think it is correct. The other one was correct. I just wanna, why do I not have, I had so much stuff saved. Where is my S&P chart? Yeah, sorry guys. All right, we'll just start. You know what? Let's just start with a fresh chart. We'll just go through. I want to keep this. So right now you can see if we go to a monthly, let's go to a monthly. Monthly, we're basically embedded here on the upside. MACD, RSI. There's no real downturn that has happened yet. You can see back in 2021, 2022, you had this divergence that came in before we rolled over. I had the same thing. I mean, here was the COVID crash, right? So I can't believe like COVID feels so long ago now. This is 4 years ago. So here was the COVID crash, obviously no divergence. Here you had like a mini rollover, right? Or we always seem to hit the 50. This is the 50 SMA. Is it 50 SMA or 50 EMA? I can't remember. 50 EMA on a monthly chart. So you can see here, back here in 2018, we had that divergence come in. I don't see, there's no divergence yet. There's nothing. So if anyone's telling you we're going to crash or we're going to top out soon, I don't see evidence of that. And that's why I think that the thesis that Bitcoin's going to go to 150K, 200K it's possible because the stock market's not going to crash. I don't see it short of some kind of massive war happening. Like if Russia starts launching nukes, then, you know, obviously we're going to have a problem. But other than that, technically, I don't see anything here. I like to look at a monthly chart to see, am I getting even any sort of divs? And I'm not seeing anything. So if you follow anyone on Twitter that's like doom and gloom, you know, consider looking back at their previous performance, because there's certain people on Twitter that are bearish all the time, always. Yeah, I will talk about the recent Unizen and SPS 6900. We'll also talk about we'll talk about my portfolio in general. I will address that. Hello, Kitchen and Craft. Oh, Josh submitted some things. 8 meme and shib. Yeah, we can look at those. Okay, so that's my thing on the S&P, and that relates to crypto and why I think we're not going to crash anytime soon, and we're still moving higher. RSI kind of looks like this. This is like a generous RSI. You could obviously go here and say we rolled over, and now we're ranging here in an uptrend. But now I prefer to be on the more conservatively bullish side. And you can remember here, I drew back here. This, I believe this was my original drawing. I think maybe we go to a 2-week. So this was kind of your big W, and it would have been something like that, right? So actually this is not my original, but we can do something like that and look at how these levels line up. So here's your 1.618, here's your 2.618. These levels seem to be well respected, which gives credit to this potential further extension target. My original 4.669 target was here at around 6,000. We hit that. We've paused in this area. Keep in mind, this is a 2-week chart. You can go to a weekly chart. And we did pause. We have paused in this area for quite a while. We just kind of been sitting here. But the ultimate target does look like it's all the way at 6,600 based on the 1.618 rejection here, the 2.618 rejection, 3 and 3.59 have not been respected as well, but this makes sense for a 4.669 target of 6,600. A little bit disappointed that it's not, you know, 6,690. That would be funny, but we'll get to an SPS 6900 meme thing, and we'll talk about that. How can we get access to your RSI indicator? Yeah, just DM me on the site and I can see about giving you access. I have to make sure I have the right plan on TradingView, because certain TradingView plans you can't give access, but I will see if I can do that. So just DM me on Discord. And do you mean that if you just want this, I can include this, but this is actually a different indicator. This is not included, just to let you know. This is from someone else. But I can also give you the contact of that person. Okay, so that's the S&P. In the short term, if we go to a daily chart, you do look like you have a bit of divergence here, but the trend is up. So I don't know how bearish I would get on this. I'm leaning towards higher for longer. Something might happen with Trump that brings us, you know, confirms this divergence, and we kind of get a pullback here, and you come down here, scare people, and then you move up again. I could see something like that happening. I have de-risked on a couple things, and I'm looking for a pullback, but I'm not going like crazy yet. I'm chill, but I'm also not trading anything really intense, like anything on leverage or any options. I'm not doing it right now. I want to see some kind of dump, and then maybe I'll take those kind of positions. I want to see people freaking out, and people are way too calm. Calculator indicator. What is the name of your calculator indicator? What is the calculator indicator? This one over here? Yeah, so this is DM me on Discord and I will tell you about this. I can give you the contact of the person that made that, or I can yeah, we're in a process of talking to the person who made this about selling it through TRI. It's not that expensive. But this is a custom one that I can't really say too much about. It's not mine. Okay, but it is super useful. I love seeing all these time frames from like 3-minute all the way up to the weekly. It's great. Okay, S&P done. You know, let me take a quick. I'll talk about Tesla just a little bit. Got to do my Tesla victory lap. So Tesla tagged my 1.618 level, right? This is another one where I'm kind of watching it. RSI is still in an uptrend. We had the breakout here, right, on a lower time frame breakout. And this is the massive consolidation since 2021 all the way here. Finally broke out. We tagged this 1.618 level. I originally said I was not going to sell any of my Tesla holdings. I bought Tesla down here at 200. Not 200, but like 220 and stuff like that. I didn't perfectly catch the bottom, but I bought it. And it's been great. It's been great. I mean, since I bought it, and I've talked about it every stream for months to you guys. So it's up, you know, as of right now, it's up 57% from basically that buy. So 55%. I think it's going a lot higher. Now that Elon's involved with the government and everything that's happening there, I think he's going to have full support of Trump, and the Optimus robots are going to be the future. It's just a matter of time. Plus all the other stuff he's doing with the robo-taxis and things like that. It's the future. It's so obvious. This is a big fundamental play, but we can apply technicals to the fundamentals on a long enough time frame. I sold some Tesla up here around 350 area. I got out. I took about 30% of my position out. I'm going to look for a pullback to here, 290 area, to get back in. And if it goes lower, I'll buy more. Oh, I'm looking, where's my horizontal? So here, right here, in this kind of area, right here, at the 90-day VWAP at 270, I would like to pick up some more. That's my big buy zone. If we come down to 250 area, I'll also buy these two areas. I don't see it going lower than that. If it does, I'll just buy more at 220. I don't mind, but I don't see it going much lower. So that's kind of Tesla. You can see on a daily chart, it looks like it's rolling over a little bit. You get a bit of a pullback. You can even go down to like a 4 hour. And you can see it's slightly bearish. I'd love to see a gap fill down to 250. Really, that 250 area would be great. I would be shocked if we get down to 220. I would. But I have plenty of cash. So if we go down there, I'll buy more. I will. This is a fundamental long-term play for me, and I'm not going to be as strict with my entries. And I'm going to look for these gap fills and then just buy as they get filled. I don't think it's going to stay down there long. And that's because we had this massive breakout. And the only reason we're pausing here is because we tagged this 1.618 major level. So a retest of the breakout would make sense like this, right? So that like that. Worst case scenario. So best case scenario, you do this. Worst case scenario, we come down here and we maybe even go through a bit and then we do that. That's kind of what I'm seeing for Tesla. Okay, enough with stocks. We're gonna go into crypto. I guess we can just talk about Bitcoin. I want to show you guys know what I'm gonna show. I've been posting this nonstop. Let me close some things here. Let me pull up something else. All right, there a bit. All right. You guys know I've been talking about this nonstop if you've been following in the chat. And let me put this over here so I can see what you're saying. So tomorrow, and actually it's like 13 hours now. No, not 13 hours. 12. Like 13 hours, 13 or 14 hours from now, we're going to have the biggest options expiry that we've had like all year. The only one that is maybe a little bit bigger. So notional value of, is this, okay, so billion, 9.38 billion. I think December 27th might be bigger. Yeah, so the only one that's bigger is December, 12 billion. But I would like to think that this is a big deal. I think this is currently suppressing the Bitcoin price. Once this ends, Bitcoin could take off. Just keep that in mind that this is causing major suppression. And I could see Bitcoin pushing higher after. That's just a theory. It's not guaranteed to happen, but it's something I'm watching. I'm very cautious right now. I'm hoping we get a pullback because this works very well in the stock market. Max Pain is a fail-proof thing that doesn't work 100%, but a lot of the time it does. And I've seen it. It worked last month with Bitcoin. I warned about it last month. We had our pullback. I could see it happen again here. I have perfect excuse. Thanksgiving holiday. People are not paying attention. Black Friday. Everyone's trying to shop for deals. So Bitcoin dumps, and then it rallies over the weekend. You know, who wouldn't want Black Friday prices on Bitcoin? That's what I would love to see. Let's go back to the charts. However, looking at this, we did get, so we've been in, let's go through the Bitcoin story. What's happened here? Here we had the Trump pump, right? Trump pump all the way up to here. And then what I think is that we had distribution here. And now we're finally breaking down, and I would like to see a pullback to about 83K area here, take out everyone that longed here, put in a bottom, and then move up. That's what I would like to see. Do I think that's going to happen? I'm a little bit concerned it's not, because there seems like there's just too much demand. Bitcoin's not going to be able to pull back to this 30-day VWAP area. But that's the plan. I'm looking at least until tomorrow at about 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Bangkok time. So it's 12:30 right now. 12:30. So yeah, 14 hours from now, 14 and a half hours from now, regardless of where you are. That's when the options expire. Hopefully this is still working. I don't see anybody talking. But you can see we had this breakdown right through the uptrending channel, and then we came up and kind of retested it, and the Bitcoin is kind of like doesn't know what it wants to do. On a 4-hour chart, I'm still kind of in a downtrend, but this could be a potential bottom being put in. On a daily chart, if we go up here, daily chart structure uptrend still intact, at least on RSI. MACD had a bit of a breakdown, but on RSI trend is still intact. We are overbought on the weekly, but you can see RSI is bullish on most of the time frames down to the 30 minute. So I have kind of I'm mixed about this, simply because price action is not pulling back the way I'd like it to. I would like to see this roll over and head down to this area down here, take out these lows before we move up. I don't know if we're going to get it. I really don't. We can look at, obviously we can look at liquidation pools on CoinGlass. You guys know I always talk about that. So liquidation pools, everyone can look at this, obviously. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I don't want to look at a weekly chart. I want to look at, I don't want to look at a 12-hour chart. I want to look at a weekly. Oops. Okay, let's go to a 2 week. How many people we have now? Oh, wow. 40 people. That's a lot for Thanksgiving. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Constantine. Yeah, so you can see there's some liquidity down here. Obviously, there's more up here at 100K. This is your kind of 100K wall. And there's a whole bunch here. It's just not that bright because it's sorted out. I actually like, I like the coin arc chart better. Have you guys seen the coin arc one? Coin Ankh. I prefer this one with the magma. Let's see. Let me show you the magma one. Come on, load. Why is it so slow? Magma. Change to magma mode. Yeah, there. Okay. And we can go to 2 weeks. Did it load? So slow. I don't know what's going on with the site. Yeah, so look at all this down here. You can even go to like 1 month. I don't know why it's so slow today. It's like really, it's not updating. Preparing a turkey while watching the daily brief. All right, well, hopefully I can provide a little bit of entertainment. So yeah, you can see, look at all the liquidations all the way down to about 83. So if this does roll over into tomorrow, don't expect it to go below 83. It's not going to go below there for sure, 100%. But I mean, 99%, 1% chance. Let's say 1% chance. But right now, it doesn't look like it wants to. It almost looks like a potential bull flag, and it's going to move up to this 100K and liquidate everything up to 103K. I don't see why they would do that. If Max Payne is down here in the 80K area, why not take out all of the longs here and then move up? Take out everyone that got long in this area. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. You could even look at like an ABCD here from the initial rollover, right? And look at that. Okay, that puts the 80. That points to 89K. So that's my theory. Basically all the way down to here, and it's gonna happen really fast. You're just gonna get a wick and a bounce, and you'll be back at 90K before you know it. So maybe set alerts. Yeah, I understand they don't want to give people a chance to buy at lower prices, but they could liquidate a ton of people in like an hour and then bounce back up before anyone is paying attention. That would make sense to me. And especially like, you know, 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning when everybody's like rushing and worrying about Black Friday. I mean, why not do it at that time? I'm lucky enough to be in Asia, so it should happen while I'm awake. That's what I'm thinking based on kind of like fundamentals, not so much on technicals. Technicals, uptrend still intact, should move higher. I mean, you guys kind of know that. I don't recommend shorting. If you get the pullback, consider some buys. I've offloaded some positions, and I'm gonna buy down here if it like I sold quite a bit of Coin and Riot. I had those stocks. If we get a kind of like we'll call it like a Black Friday, a literal Bitcoin Black Friday, I will buy back some of that on Friday in the evening. So that's what I'm looking at. I don't really have. I mean, let's do one more thing. Let's look at this. Let's look. So this was you can see how well these chaos zones are working, and we've got 4.669 at 112. But what we can also look at is we can look at the fibs here, right, like that. And we can see 38.2 retracement is at 87K. So along with our original, what is this? Why does it look like that? Wait a second. I think I know why. Let's change this to a log scale. Along with, so look at this. So if I change this to a log scale, this is your uptrending channel. And you do have resistance between 112 and 116 in December. And if we go to a lower time frame, right here. You can see 38.2 is 87K, and the midpoint of our uptrending channel is at 79K, 80K. I don't think we're going to get that low, but that would be a major support level. And you can see going back, price has respected this midpoint a lot here. Potential for this to happen. I'm saying follow your trading plan. Yeah, if Bitcoin dumps to those areas, this area, alts will probably get wrecked as they always do. But they'll bounce back really fast because what's going on with BTCD? Right, so that's kind of everything on Bitcoin. But look at, obviously, I think everyone on crypto Twitter is watching this. But BTCD hit our 2.618 and rejected. So chaos also applies to this stuff, and I'm tracking it. Look at what happened when we hit 1.618. We stayed in this area for a very long time, and this is when you had your alt run, right? So last year, November to February was basically alt season, and a lot of alts went up 4, 5, 6x. I mean, we can look at like everybody talks about Rune, right? So let's see what happened to Rune back at that time period. So this is August, September. Here's October, November. November starts. So November is when BTCD kind of paused. October 23rd, October 30th, November. We just stopped here. Stopped going up. Money stopped flowing into Bitcoin. And look what happened. flowed into alts. Boom, boom. And we topped out in March, April area. What happened with BTCD? So February, March, April, look what happened. BTCD broke out to the upside and alts just nosedive to the downside. So this is what we're watching, and it makes sense that alts are now going up again because BTCD hit this 2.618 level and now it's consolidating. And we're giving alts time to catch up to Bitcoin. And that's it. And if BTCD continues to roll over, money is actually flowing. Either money is flowing directly into alts from outside, or money is being taken out of Bitcoin and flowing into alts. But I would say this is, if you're going to watch anything, this is probably the most important chart to watch, other than the S&P 500, of course. Yeah, we can look at it at a lower time frame and kind of give some, I can give some thoughts. Right now, I'd say it's bearish. And it looks like it wants to continue in the bearish path. So I think for now, alts will outperform Bitcoin. I think you're going to get better. I think Bitcoin's going to be in a range, and alts are going to head higher. That's what I'm seeing. You could see this head down to this 365-day VWAP level. This is a major area. Let me add a little bit of a horizontal ray. So kind of right there, right? I like that as a potential zone, 56. If we go a little bit higher time frame, maybe even a daily chart. Yeah, I would say this is a major area it could bounce from. And also, of course, down here, 54. And you've got 200-day moving average, 57. But as of right now, it doesn't look good, which is good for alts. So anybody that says we're in kind of like alt season or alt season starting, they're right. Okay, that's BTCD. And we talked about Bitcoin. Now we can get into what you guys want to look at. Any questions related to Bitcoin, BTCD, any of this stuff, or it makes sense? And why, we're seeing the alt rotation. So initial questions earlier, you guys wanted me to talk about my portfolio and recent trades, along with a bunch of coins. Okay, so why don't I talk about my portfolio, recent trades, things that happened, and then we'll talk about, everything that you guys, all these coins that you guys want to look at. By the way, and Brian mentioned this, but we've got, I think you guys know already, we can have the Black Friday special going on right now. Right here, Black Friday sale, live, see the deals. I think a couple things have not been touched on. Brian's kind of touched on them, but I just want to review it again. So we've got Pro Tools, of course, and I think you guys for the Pro Tools are only aware of the breath. Now, the breath had a great performance in 2020 and 2023. It did really well. 2024 has been a weird year. It's underperformed with crypto, and I think that's because of the ETF inflow with Bitcoin. The breath looks at the entire crypto landscape, and Bitcoin has really massively outperformed most of the altcoins, and I think that's caused sometimes false downside signals, which have caused you to miss out on the upside. I think as the market kind of catches up, you should see it perform better this year. But so I just wanted to explain that performance kind of issue. And if you already own a subscription to the breath, you can extend for 1 year. So there's no reason to, the price is only going to go up from here. This is our cheapest price. It's never going to be lower than this. We are considering potentially doing like a monthly or bi-month or 3-month option if people don't want to pay for like a year in advance. I understand. So we might do that in the new year. So just something going on with that. And then the screeners, I think the screeners are the real value tool. We talk about it. Where does Josh talk about it? Where are the screeners? The screeners are the new thing that I am interested in and I'm following. I'm not using them actively yet, but I think there is value in, oh, by the way, the school, we haven't talked about the school very much, but the school for the past year has been $1,500 for level 1. Right now, $997, $500 off. Consider, if you know anyone that wants to join, they can. We even have like an affiliate thing. Where's the affiliate thing? We've got an affiliate thing if you want to be an affiliate. I think they get like 15%. You get 15% back. So yeah, there's the affiliate thing. And we've also got packages. Like if you took level 1 and you want to do 2 and 3, you can get it for 2,000. Normally it's 2,400. So a bit of savings there. Same thing with 1 to 3. Definitely still a good deal. I think the level 1 is the best deal. Oh, actually we need to update this. It shouldn't be that. It should be 995. So I will fix that. Yeah, but I wanted to mention about the screeners. And I don't have the spreadsheet, but Brian recently went through like 60 screener trades, and they had, so if I go to the site, I think Josh has updated the marketing page, and then we'll get back to the altcoins. We will get back to it. I just wanted to share some of this stuff because the sale ends by Monday, and I'm not going to talk to you guys again. All right, Pro Tools. Can I get a discount on level 2 for the Black Friday? Gil, if you'd like so we're only really doing a discount on the 2 and 3, and that's the best deal. But if you want a slight discount, can you just PM me on Discord or submit a support ticket, and we can talk about it. But 2 and 3 is really the easy one. I mean, it's a huge discount compared to what it would be to buy them separately. But yeah, you can message me. Let's go down. Screeners. Where are the screeners? I don't know why it's so far down. Where is the updated results on the screeners? Yeah, so 66% win rate using a 3-step setup, which we teach in the school, and you'll be able to use the screeners to scan. Yeah, Stingbee, also just message me. We can talk about it. So 66, this was actually data we tested. 2-to-1 win rate, 2-to-1 risk reward. We got a 66% win rate over 2 months of using the screeners. I don't think they're 100% perfect yet, but because like there's some categories and stuff that are a little bit confusing, it's going to be really good in the near future. And I'm going to start actively using them a lot more and posting about them in my own trade room. So something cool you can't really find anywhere else that I know of. Like TradingView does a lot. I love TradingView, but I don't think you can screen the whole market for like W's and RSI. Here you can. And we've been working on this for like 3 or 4 years. So that's the big thing this year is the screeners. I'll have more results that we're going to publish soon. I've been pushing hard to get like those results. It just takes time. How long will I have to enroll in the screwer program? If I, for example, can I roll a year from now? If you buy now, you can skip 1 term, but we'd like you to kind of, usually we allow 1 term to be skipped. And then we kind of prefer that you would take it, not wait a whole year. Where can you find the screeners? Yeah, so if you go to app.therationalinvestor, and keep in mind for the screeners, we're pushing updates. I have to log in. Hold on, let me log in. I don't want to go into this too much. You know what? Kevin, I will talk about it at the end of the stream. Okay, can you wait till then? I'm going to talk about some coins, and at the end of the stream, I will show you all of that. But just keep in mind that we're working on a couple things to make it easier, because I think the sorting and a couple things are a little bit confusing. Brian has showed it. I think he shows it on almost every show. But yeah, I'm not trying to pitch this at all really, but I just wanted to show it. So if you know anyone that's interested, consider signing up. This is the best deal we have all year. And yeah, and by the way, if you don't know, the Pro Tools include the silver membership now. So if you're a silver member watching this, or a student that doesn't have lifetime, you can sign up for the Pro Tools and you get lifetime or not lifetime, but you'll get silver membership. It's included. So you don't have to buy like 2 things. Do we get lifetime access to Stingbee? It's the tools and screeners are not included in that. You do get lifetime silver membership. So you get lifetime access to the Discord, and you do get access to some screeners. I'll show it at the end, but you do get access to some screeners and some things for the S&P. But if you want all the crypto stuff, you have to buy the Pro Tools, and a lot of our like special screeners and stuff, you got to buy the Pro Tools. Okay, so there's that. I want to talk about my portfolio and a couple coins in my portfolio. So recently I took a trade on this S&P 900. I'm going to show the Discord. Oh, I took a trade on this. Let's see. I dusted off the cobwebs for my trades, and we've got this S&P 6900. I posted it at 55 cents, breaking out. Let's open it in the browser. Actually, you guys can see this chart a bit better. So extremely bullish looking on a weekly. This is a 12-hour chart, and you can see the price breaking out and starting to move higher. RSI looking great, forming W bottoms. This was a perfect setup. It had fully retraced into our liquidity zone. Let me show you actually. So I think there's definitely more data on chain. I just looked at MEXC because it was easier to pull up on TradingView. Oops. Okay. So I want to add an 88. Where's my, this is not what I want. Wait a second. Ranging liquidity zones. And that is the wrong side. Reverse. All right. So it was down here in my liquidity zones, and it was just reversing. I had this reversal on the, let's go to the 12-hour. You can see how, actually it was like a 4-hour where I was watching. So this was like the breakout that got me all excited. I had an alert on this. It was a big breakout on this downtrend line. I know some, like I follow this guy named Murad. He seems to be an expert in the meme space. I know he's not a scammer or anything. This coin's been around for a while. So once we broke out of this downtrend line, that was my go signal. And that's why I bought it. And I expect us to go quite a bit higher from here. Chaos points to at least $1. This was a huge retracement. You can see it was at $1 right here, just back in, November 7th. It was already $1, and it flushed everyone out. And this is exactly what I want to see. This makes me bullish on a coin. This was your consolidation area. If we do a chaos from here, let me flip it. The chaos level is 0.2, $1.14. So still almost a double from the current area. If you're still interested, I think it can go higher. It's not the best buying zone anymore, but I don't think you're going to get much of a pullback. It's just not going to pull back. It's going to keep going. I'd be shocked. You could get something like this, but it might not. So that's my big buy. I also bought a while ago this coin. You can see I posted about this on July 24th. Also a nice setup, Unizen here, which on a daily chart looked really good, really nice W. Finally is moving up. It was sitting down here, such a dog for a while. Level 2 Black Friday, hard to swing level 2-3 sale, even though it's a great price. Yeah, so Kitchen and Craft, again, just submit a support ticket or message me and we can talk about it. Normally we don't run deals on 2 and 3, but so many people are asking that maybe we can do something. So submit a support ticket or send me a DM on Discord. So here's Unizen, and this is what I posted back in July, and I posted a new update here. And target chaos is 0.29, which is almost, it's like a 2.5x from here, but from the original buy, it's a 3x, and that's where I'm targeting for the sale on Unizen. Let's actually check, see where it is. Unizen, yeah, CCX. Yeah, it's looking good, moving up nicely. So this one, nice breakout, nice move higher. Liquidity zone, conservative. I mean, this could go way higher, but for now on the conservative side, what happened here to my one? I changed to ranging liquidity zones. Why does it disappear? The heck? Sorry guys, 1 second. I don't know why it's happening. All right, we'll just add it to here. I don't feel like 886, 786. Go up here. So first sell for, if we want to look at like liquidity zones, would be 0.36 to 0.48. You can do it that way, or you can say you can use chaos, and actually the lowest right here, and you could say it's going to go to 0.33 area, right around there. So those are kind of my zones potential for Unizen. I think you can still kind of get in. It looks good. As long as the market, obviously, the bull continues, I don't see why this can't head up there. I mean, you've seen Brian posting like major trades. Those are the two that I've recently updated on my portfolio. I have others. I've been pretty inactive with it, but now the market's heating up. I'm looking at shaking a few things up with that portfolio. Originally, that was meant as like a influencer portfolio where we would go through coins every week that influencers had put out, and I bought a couple of them. However, the interesting thing is when you buy coins from influencers, sometimes they're like scams. For example, this coin, Defend. Can I even find it here for crypto? Defender. Yeah, Defender bot. This one. Is this it? I don't think this is it. Whatever it was that I bought got rugged like massively. Defend. I think it's this one because it's down like a huge amount. Maybe it was bought up here. I have to double check, but it rolled over badly. I still have it, but I think it was a terrible suggestion, and that was an example of showing that influencers are not the best people to listen to when it comes to buying things. And even me, I'm not saying listen to me and buy anything I'm sharing. Just do your own due diligence. I'm just sharing kind of what I'm doing personally. So that's my way of saying not trading advice. All right, so there's that. All right, you guys want to look at, I have other coins in my portfolio. I did have one that went 3x. Which one was that? Can't remember off the top of my head. Let me log into the site and look. But I don't know if it's beneficial to even talk about that to you guys, because you guys want coins that haven't gone up yet, right? I mean, you want things you can buy, and I understand that completely. I always hate when everybody talks about like for an hour, oh, I did this, I bought that, I did that. I'm like, oh, how does that help me? You're just talking about how amazing you are. So I'll just share this one other one, and then we're gonna move on to what is in a good buying zone now. Yeah, this Defend. How the hell did I buy it? I don't even know how I bought this at like 0.13. I have no idea how. It's not this coin. I think it's another one. The one that has gone up 3x. Where's my 3x that I bought way too little of? ZKML. Yeah, ZKML. So this one, ZKML, went up massively. Like, very nice trade. So that one I bought down here at 0.09. So right down here, basically right over here. But I bought it back, way back. Where did I buy it? I think it was like here somewhere. Down here, you know, somewhere in this area. I don't know exactly. Maybe it was here. I bought it, and it's up quite a bit. I don't know. I bought it so long ago. I don't know where, but it was at 0.09. So it might have been here in July, like when it was first taking off, and it headed all the way up here. And I didn't take profits, and now this time we're looking at taking profits. I like to look at it on a weekly. But I expect it to head at least up to here. So something like that. 76, 67 cents is where I would like to see. You know, I have a crossing 50-cent alert. So I'll set another alert up here. That was the other one. Okay, let's talk about what you guys are interested in. Go back. Riz given. Okay. 1 second. Okay, let's scroll up. Who asked for a coin first? All right, Josh asked about Ape, Meme, and Shib. So I'll talk about those first. Let's see. Ape. Really, I would like to like share coin sectors rather than random coins like this. I would like to I need to put together the L1s of different coins. I think it's a better way to look at things. Yeah, for this ape one, it's been down for quite a while. But I do like that we are seemingly ending up on the other side here. Look at that. Looking very nice. So you could get a nice move up now that you're on the other side of the trend. Where will we go with this coin? I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe you go to $2. Maybe you go higher. It doesn't. I'm not a big fan of this chart, but I understand the ape coin has been around for a long time, and you can see it was at one point at like $27. But I don't know if this is one of those dinosaur coins that just never gets back to its old levels. There's a lot of stuff on Ethereum that I'm concerned about a bit. You could say $5. I don't know. I don't have much on that one. Meme, literally meme. Weekly chart. I mean, there's a 9. MACD looks good. Oh, not a ton of history on this one. Stagnant on a daily. I don't know. I think meme is kind of boring for meme. So it doesn't look appealing to me. Now SHIB looks better. So obviously we've got our little baby ABCD here pointing to 0.03. So that's like another 40-50% move higher. And that would correspond with 78. Well, if you could go to the 78.6, 88.6 area, it's not a bad risk reward potential for this one. Just like that, 50%. But none of these I'm that excited about, Josh. I don't know if you're still listening, but I'm not that excited. Cole, you asked about Bark. That's a stock. So let me just go through the crypto and then we'll get the stocks. All right, let me do Gala. I remember when Gala's an old one, isn't it? Gala Games. So this is a gaming crypto, right? You can see the previous. So I like seeing that the previous crypto pump, it did well. That gives me some hope. So it's at 0.08. So where was Bitcoin when this was at its high? March. Okay, so let's go look at Bitcoin. Let's do something fun. March. And I'm not saying this is a one-to-one correlation here, by the way. So March, Bitcoin topped out at 72. And since then, we've moved up about 30%. Okay. So Gala Games went from, right, we'll go from the bottom. From here to here, it increased about 500%. 500%. And that puts it at a correlation of, so for Bitcoin, let's go back here. Bitcoin increased. Gala, that was just the lows in October 2023. Bitcoin, where are we? Bitcoin, yeah. Bitcoin was here. We'll just say like this area. Bitcoin increased by 172. So a rough estimate is Gala increased by like 3x what Bitcoin did. So that means that it could go about 100% beyond. If Bitcoin moved up 30%, Gala maybe can move like 80 to 90% beyond this high level. Now that means after it hits here, you go another 100%. This is just a fun little experiment, and you come up to this area would make sense somewhere in here. This could be like a sell zone. I like when you have this previous data from the last cycle. Where's my box? Box, rectangle. Yeah. So something in here would be somewhere where I would like to sell Gala. And that's like 20 to 30 cents. Yeah, so that's a nice move, and I actually really like this one. I think this could be crazy. You could say even that this is like your consolidation zone, and that's your W. And if we break out, you go to 33 cents, and that is 700%. This one is good to me. This one I really like. Daily chart consolidating, moving higher. Could you get a pullback? Yes. Don't count on it, but if you do, you can buy in. But I like this as a spot buy. I think it could do really well. So Gala has a stamp of approval from me, and it's on Binance. No rug pulls. Okay, somebody asked, what program are you using? I'm familiar with Dex Screener. Screeners, we're using our custom TRI site. Oh, this is TradingView. Pulse die already did thousands of X. Okay, so did someone ask to look at Pulse, or what are you saying? Pulse die. Pulse die. This thing? I don't know. I don't know what this is. Too confusing. I'm gonna look at Ethereum. So many people are asking about it. Let's just look at it quickly. It's kind of like the boomer coin category, but it's fine. So very simply, ABCD on this would put you up here at like 4,700, which goes right above these highs. The problem is that things like Solana and Base and all these things, they're diluting the interest in Ethereum. And that's why it's kind of falling behind. I think there's a dilution happening. But obviously this is a bull. I mean, look at the weekly. Like, it's bullish. So you just drill down to these lower time frames, and it's like, are we still heading higher? And yes, you are. So as long as this uptrend is intact, I think it's fine. There is a bit of a divergence happening that does concern me, but the higher time frames are still extremely bullish. No weekly 9 and 8 or 9 yet. 4 hour, you could, if Bitcoin dumps here, you could see a pullback. Like, we're at 94,900. We were at 95 when I started the stream. 95, like 200. So it's kind of oscillating, but don't be surprised to see it dump a lot more than that. Ethereum is going to do better if BTCD pulls back, and you're going to run into some issues up here. We can even look at like liquidity pools and potential for where there's going to be sell walls on Ethereum. I could do that quickly. I'm trying to like move through stuff faster here. So we gotta, right. Oh, where is my, all right, let's just go to CoinGlass. I like CoinAnkh, but it's being really slow, so I'm not gonna. Oh, Rogan Joe is here. Hello, Rogan Joe. Always exciting to see someone like that. Ethereum. Look at the like 1 month chart. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna look at Rune. Don't worry. So there's really nothing. There's not a lot in terms of liquidation up here. It could just smash through all of this. It's more than it looks like, I think. I actually want to bring this in. It doesn't change the color. Ooh, yeah, nothing that exciting, but it's going to go up. Let's see, why not? That's Ethereum. I wish I had something more exciting to tell you guys. I mean, this was your major consolidation zone right here, right? So that's and we rejected from 2.618. So 2.618, one tag, 1.618, and 4.618, probably around here, 4,200, right above the old highs. Expect consolidation and rejection up there. I don't see I don't see the huge appeal. I'm holding some, but I'm just no. All right, Rune. Actually, I have it open right here. So Rune on a weekly chart, I'm kind of disappointed with this performance. It's bullish on a weekly, but really it needed to break out of this downtrend, and it hasn't yet. It's lagging. I own some Rune, but I'm bummed about its performance. Daily is just stagnant completely. 2 week has not broken out. It's starting to turn on the MACD here. It is bullish on the weekly, like I said, but daily is just stagnant. I mean, this is not even really tradable. It's basically just ranging here. Whenever I see a daily RSI like this, where it's just sitting at the 50 level, I don't even want to trade it. You're kind of just holding something that's in a dead zone. Yeah, there is a possibility that it can break out to the upside, but the fact that so many other coins are running and this is not is a bit concerning. But it could just be consolidating here and getting ready to move higher. That's all I can think. I don't see why it wouldn't eventually move higher. But it was around in 2021, and the high was $20, and we're at 5. I don't know if you'll get more than like a 2 or 3x. I think things like Gala look better than Rune, but Rune's such a big chain that you can kind of trade it like any of the larger coins, and you can do coin M margin and that kind of stuff. So I think that adds to the appeal, maybe, because you can leverage a little bit. 4 hour does look decent here. You've got reversal that happened. Looking bullish here with MACD. Not bad. Move up right here while we're talking. Looking bullish right there. While Bitcoin continues to struggle. All right, so that's kind of my thoughts on Rune. I'm not as bullish about it as I was. You can do like a little ABCD on these lower time frames, but that just brings you up to like 580. So maybe it'll break out. It's just taking its sweet time. Okay, what else did you guys ask about? Short on BCC. Do you do any memes? Can you please have a look at total 3? Total 3 divided by BTCD. Really? Okay, interesting request. Okay, I guess this tells you if it's gonna break out. I don't understand this one. This is like alt season here, I guess. And how much further are we gonna go? Almost basically topped out, not much further. I have something similar just by looking at total 3. So something I do want to show you guys is on total 3, we have, is that correct? Wait a second. I want to see this on the lower time frames. Why is it not showing? Yep, that's correct. That is correct. I want to make this a little bit steeper though than how it is. Adjust just a tiny bit. That. So you can see obviously this channel is being respected, and we are at the top end of the channel. So that is the reason that everything's kind of stalling here, and you've got stuff selling off and things not rallying. This happened pretty fast, just the Trump pump, and now we're stuck. If we break out, because this is really not pulling back, like it's just sitting here ready to go up, it's just consolidating. If we break out, I could see a huge move, like really big move, but it needs to break above this, and then you get your lift off. Otherwise, you're going to come back in this range, and we're going to stay in here for a while at first. So that's if you're wondering why did we stop here, this is probably a big part of it. There is a channel, and we are at the top of the channel. Thought that was cool to show. What else did you guys ask about? Solana, Flux. Okay, we can look at Flux. Zurikella and Ucha asked about Flux, so let's do Flux first. GRT. All right, sure. It looks like it's waking up. I like that it was all the way up here in March. Target 137 with chaos. And eventually 216. I mean, it looks bullish. I don't know. I think you guys know that, right? Everything kind of looks the same. It's just a question of when are they going to pop off. I mean, there is an 8 that came in here. So I can see you getting a pullback. Doesn't look like on this 4 hour it wants to pull back though. But 8 usually means consolidation or pullback. Oh, where are we going with this coin though? 1.6181. So something like this I could see happen. Maybe get a slight pullback here. This is a Bitcoin dumps. If it doesn't, you're just gonna move up. And then you move up to here to the 2.618. See everything providing a wall here. So you're gonna wait, you're gonna reject, you're gonna do this, and then you're gonna head up. Maybe reject a bit there, and then you're gonna head up here. And this is where you're gonna play in for a while. Something like that is what I see on Flux. So you could always take profits at these levels and then try to re-enter based on your lower time frame trading plans. But at least 137 in the semi near future. Something like, how much is that? It's like almost 100% return, 90%, not bad. Okay, GRT. Let's see here, GRT. I mean, it's the same, looking good, uptrend. 42. It's like a 62% return. I mean, it's not bad. I just don't think I could buy it right here. I don't like buying coins that have already 50% taken off. The buying zone was here in this consolidation area right here, and now you're selling. Route XGPT US penny stock. Yeah, let me look at Route and ENJ. I will look at those. Oh, I think I own some of this. I bought some of Route. It's really disappointing a bit. What happened with this? Why does it have a massive gap? Let's see. It's not even on Binance. Maybe this is better to look at. How much data? I mean, it's the same. It looks like it's consolidating, honestly. I think maybe it's a decent buy. I kind of like that it's in this area. If it pulls back a bit more, I would prefer to buy it down here. But I don't know if there's historical data for this. I don't have any information on the fundamentals. I don't know how long this coin's been around for. It wouldn't be my first pick. It's not bad, but it wouldn't be my first pick. ENJ. Cole, we can look at stocks quickly after. Sorry. Oh, wow. Well, this really took off. It's gaming. So gaming, it looks like is taking off lately. People are catching on to that. So 0.4. You got a little bit higher to go, but I wouldn't get too crazy about this just yet. This coin's been around forever. I don't know if you're going to get back to this like heyday up here. I would find out what the project is doing. Are they doing anything that justifies a crazy high valuation in the terms in a currently very saturated market that is constantly being diluted? That's my feedback on that. Hopefully that helps, Octavian. Okay, Cole, let's look at what you asked about. Let me go back. Where did you ask about your stock? Bark. Okay, Bark. You want me to look at Bark? Ugh. Bark Inc. Ooh. Look at this, like, shitcoin. Sitting down here all of 2022. guess conservative zone is something like that. $6 move. I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I don't like that the stock came out and just instantly plummeted. It is nice that it's been consolidating for so long. Something like here and here might be your kind of your range. So potential for like, I always like to be conservative. Maybe like $6. I mean, this is, if we look at the decline, where did we get? Do we really have any pauses? Let's look. Let's just look left and see if we have any zones. Yeah, so something like this, strikes me as a major area. And then up here, here, and of course here. It's a big spot, and then up there, like right here, right? So those are kind of your zones. If this goes up, you can just take profit each time and then buy on the rejection. Profit, rejection, profit, rejection. Something like that should probably happen. I don't know if this is going to go all the way up there. I feel like it's kind of a gamble. So Cole says the website has dogs with hats. So is this, so Bark is it a meme coin? Stock market? I don't know. I don't have really much of an opinion on it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it there. I said I would do an hour. It's been about an hour. It's Thanksgiving, and although I'm in Thailand and I'm not really celebrating Thanksgiving, I am very sleepy. I think that we will end it with me going back here, showing we have the Black Friday sale. Anyone that wants like level 2 or level 3 only schools, send me a support ticket. Submit a support ticket on Discord, or I guess PM me. It's not a good idea really to PM. Better to submit support tickets. And I can try to work something out with you. I think the 2+3 is a better deal. It's only going to be like, from what I can sell the level 2 for, you're only going to pay like $700 or $800 more for getting the level 3 and also lifetime silver membership. So I think the 2+3 is probably our best deal on the site. Like I think it's a steal, because we're never going to do level 3 even by itself for below 1500. I mean, level 3 is with Brian, and Brian's time is very valuable, so we can't like go super cheap with level 3. Plus you get lifetime membership if you finish level 3. So the 2+3 package is our best deal by far, and I really think everyone should take advantage of the 2+3. If you only buy level 2, you don't get lifetime silver membership. And then as far as the Pro Tools, yeah, cheapest price we do all year, and level 1 of course is normally, level 1 is also a really good deal, right? So $995 right now, normally it's $1,500. So that's, this needs to be, yeah, right here. Normally $997, sorry. It's normally $1,500. Yeah, Brian talks about it here. Okay, so there's that. And then if you have friends you want to send over, sign up for affiliate and send them over, and we'll also give you 15% to thank you for being a member for so long. And then I also said that I would show the screeners. Let me go into our back end and show you guys. But just keep in mind, I don't use them that much right now. But if we go to TRI Pro screeners, we have all these potential screeners. So let's say like you want a daily bullish key reversal. You're gonna be able to make your own, and we're organizing this because there's just so many, and it's kind of confusing. So this is getting fixed. But let's say you want to see bullish key reversals on crypto, and then you can see everything that's had a bullish key reversal. So BCH and XBT. So BCH had a key reversal versus Bitcoin. Another one is, we have filters where we can filter, but we're currently coming out with a new filtering system because this one sucks. So we're gonna come out with a new one so that you can filter on like just USD ones if you're not interested in all these weird ones like .jpy. I can see how these would be confusing. Stuff like that. It's interesting that we haven't had any more since November 4th. That shows you how powerful November 4th was, that all the signals fired on November 4th. Look at this. All November 4th, firing. And this is what I always talk about with crypto, how everything kind of trades together. And this screener perfectly exemplifies that happening. We could do another like weekly bullish 1330 SMA cross. And you can load it. And you can look at the different SMA cross on US stocks. This is US stocks. So like, for example, on the 18th, you got a cross with, here's the chart, by the way, and the signal. But no real move up yet, but it should soon. Chevron, this one, 1330 cross. I don't think 1330s are the best way to take trades. So personally, I wouldn't use this myself, but if you were into it, you could. We're also going to update these, I believe, to TradingView soon. So these are going to become TradingView charts. Because this is like an old custom charts that we had made. But Chevron, yeah, it looks like it could be decent here, actually. Wait a second. Let's go back and look at this. CVX. Sorry, Chevron. Weekly chart. There's a 9 here. I don't like the 9. But this could be considered a consolidation. And we're going to move up here. Right? So this is kind of like a bear flag a bit. So ugly. Not a perfect bear flag. But you could say it's like a bear flag. And once we break out, we're going to move higher. So this could be the last consolidation for a move higher. And the screener kind of pointed that out. But you always have to like take what you see in the screener and then go check it. Stingbee, if you buy 2 + 3, you get lifetime silver. So 2 + 3. Yeah. Okay. Any last questions? Otherwise, I think I'm going to sign off for the night and call it a day. I think the stream is a bit far behind compared to what I'm talking about, though. Because, yeah, it looks like it's a bit behind. Oh, no, the live is just behind. Okay. So it's not that behind. Yeah. So any other questions? Otherwise, I think I'm going to call it a night. Head to bed. Nope, no questions. All right. Be careful with crypto the next 13 hours. Who knows how this options expiry is going to affect things? Maybe it's nothing, but we also could get a major dump down to that max pain level, 80, 88 to 80K area. So just be careful. Hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the turkey. Enjoy the Black Friday sales, TRI sale, plus other sales. I know I'm going to. And I'll see you guys on the site, or I'll see you next week. All right. Bye, everybody.